Hello there, friends. Welcome back. 5 games to go, and Boston United may well get promoted. We're on the intro. Let's do this. I'm excited, viewers. Welcome back to an episode of Boston Boys with me, Dr. Benji FM, as we play our final 5 games. 2 games, though, for you today. Kettering and Stockport are on the horizon, and since we last met, nothing has happened. We've played nothing, no news to speak of. But I do think bringing you these last 5 games is going to be important for the rest of the season. A few of you said that as well in the comment section. So you can see where we stand right now. 53 points, a little way off the teams above us, and obviously the automatic position is gone from our mindset. But we've got to try and stay in those playoffs, and it is a tightly contested battle at the top of the Vanarama National League North. You can see us, Blythe, Brackley, FC United, even Leamington and Braintree are still in this. This is not done quite yet, but of course, let's talk about the main man, Minivan. I noticed it before I started recording, a 7.18 average rating for the man this season. Of course, had a name change halfway through the year, and boy has he done well with it. 6 Player of the Match awards, 7 assists, 2 goals. What a man, what a man, what a mini-van. That wasn't planned either. What a man, what a man, what a mini van. Yeah. And looking at the squad then, there's a few names there that you won't recognise. Ashley Hemmings, who I think I had it in the Thames Adventure, for those that watch Thames. I think we had him at some point as a left-sided player. Basically, if someone gets injured out on that left side, if Slew picks up a knock, I haven't got anyone to come in and replace him. And in a position that's so important, I couldn't really afford to not have anybody there at all. And Joseph White, who's been there for a little while, on loan from Bolton, just makes his way into the first team again. He sort of just floats between both. I've not really needed him that much because of the two midfielders in our side being so consistent. He's not been relied upon. But he's a decent player if and when we need him. So team-wise then, going to this first game away at Kettering, Whitley will be in goal. Of course, Minivan and Cantrell either side of Pennell and Statham in the centre. Taylor will sit just behind Comley and Smith, Slew one side, Edwards the other, and Phillips up top through the middle. There could be a recall for James Jones at some point in this game, but for now, I'm going to leave it because we've been winning quite successfully, but I expect to see him at some point, definitely in the second half. He's a very good player, but he's missed out on the last few games, and we've done all right, so there's no need to change it, I don't think. We'll bring him in as and when. Don't get yellow cards, mate. Don't get suspended. It's as simple as that. All right, then. I feel like this is ramped up a little bit. I'm sensing it in the comment section, on Twitter, in the Discord channel. I feel like everyone's suddenly, we're getting behind this now a little bit. It's good. I can feel it building. They're playing a 4-4-1-1 because they're boring. We'll see how we do. We've got this guy, Josh Botterill, who is very fast, good at dribbling, scary, only 16 as well. All right, can Jalen Phillips do the job up front? Will Minivan score a 25-yard screamer? Questions about to be answered. All right then, gang, here we go. Tunnel interview as well. Blimey, you come into this game in good form while your opponents do not. Do you perhaps fear complacency ahead of... No, I do not. I have no concerns about that. We've picked a strong team. Everyone's ready for action. Here we go. We're in the white, they're in the red as the games begin. And of course, a chance for us to try and cement this playoff place with not many games to go. If we get 2 wins today, I dare say the playoff spots, I don't know what the teams will blow will do, obviously, but I dare say we'll be in a really, really strong position. And this end of season run is going remarkably well as Conley's got a free kick that he plays towards Pennell. Referee! It's a penalty kick. What a perfect start. Everything's just going so well. As I've said before, almost too well. But a penalty to us then, and Slew's going to step up and take it and score it. Straight in the middle. Keeper dives to his left incorrectly. And Jordan Slew, with his 3rd goal of the season, scored last episode, scores in this one. A key man in this side right now. As you can see the Kettering fans behind the goal. They're mortified. All right, another highlight in the game, and it's going to be Kettering this time, as Botterill, who we've already highlighted as a danger, feeds the pass to his right-hand side, and the shot goes just over. And, after 20 or so minutes, we're looking all right. Corner, though, to Kettering, played in towards that back post, headed away, and it's sort of flicked away as well. If we can maybe counter, we can't. Kelly gets it back on that side, plays it all the way across. Young gets a little bit of space. Great save from the goalkeeper, but it finds Alarakri here. Tarin, we'll call him, with his first goal of the season. Somewhat fortunate for it to drop to him, I feel like. We'll watch it again in 3 dimensions. Tad unfortunate. I think that's the best way to describe it. Good touch there. Should probably score the first one. It's a great save, and then it falls perfectly to him on the volley. You can see we've packed the away end. By the way, we're loving life. Kettering are a relegation candidate as well, so this is a place we really want to be trying to pick 3 points from. Gotta say, team-wise, we're not playing overly well. I'm going to demand a little bit more. before we get to half-time as the goal kick goes forward. It's headed back, though. But Kettering, you've got to say, for a side that are struggling so far this season, are actually doing all right. They've got the goal against us, and they could get another one here as Sanga has it in the centre. He's been dictating most things so far in the game for Kettering, and now Kelly sort of occupying that deeper space is the pivot to everything. If you can get it off him, maybe we can counter, but no, comes up to this left-hand side, swung in, Johansson's there, and a goal for Kettering, and after some really successful episodes, our backs are against the wall. They worked it very, very neatly. We were a little bit sleepy out there. Minivan doesn't really close down quite quick enough. The ball is good, and a sliding finish. It's a good finish, you've got to say. Our fans behind the goal, less than impressed. I guess we're going to go more positive, as I say, we're the more dominant side in the league. Can we get a goal? I mean, if there's going to be a goal before half-time, maybe not in our favour. Ball played over the top. Johansson, the goal scorer, is on it. Played into the centre. Cantrell gets it just about clear and then launches it forward towards Phillips. A little aimless, but now Smith picks it up. And this is where maybe if Phillips can make the run. No, tackled in the midfield. A good challenge, but a great ball to the right-hand side as Edwards now gets into the game at long last. Slew's there. Oh, 2-2. I think we're a little bit fortunate, viewers. I'm not going to lie to you, but we'll take it all day long. A very, very even game. That from Cantrell. I don't know if it's a clearance or a pass. If it's a pass, it's magnificent. The ball from Edwards on that right side, moving him to the right side, really has worked well for us. And Slew, with his second goal of the game, makes it 2-2. Before half-time, goals galore. 11 degrees, drizzle. I feel like a lot of this is just me doing the weather a lot of these episodes. But you can see a draw won't be enough to keep us in those playoff positions, so a win has to happen. And as a result, I'm going to get aggressive. Far from pleased with what I've seen. We're playing a side who are down in the dumps. They are struggling this season, and we are struggling against them. Can we get a reaction out of Jaden here? We can't. He's not having the best game either. We need Jaden to find his shooting boots, otherwise we might have to change things around a little bit. I considered bringing in another striker, but I couldn't find anyone really that fitted the mould. Minivan, Comley now. Can we find another pass forward? Edwards is on it. If you can find Phillips, he can. Oh, Jaden Phillips has hit the post and come out. I thought it was going to nestle in the back of the net. About half an hour, just over half an hour to go. And in a game which has been hotly contested, a goal will change this game. I'm going to make the bold decision to get Phillips off. And I'm going to bring on Sylvain Evans-Blake to see if he can make the difference. I'm going to make him a poacher in the final third. His experience, it's the perfect time to bring him on. We've not really used him on our current run much at all because Phillips has been getting the goals. But this might be the moment in which we rely upon the experience of a Premier League player, a former Premier League player, to do the business. We're going to get James Jones on as well in the middle for Comley for these final 10. Can we make the breakthrough? You've got to say, this is a great point for Kettering if they can get it, as the highlights are little to none. We maybe could have gone attacking and pushed a little further forward, but I don't want to lose the game. As you can see, actually, a point keeps us in 7th position over on that left-hand side. Not too bad at all. Liam Edwards has picked up a little bit of a knock. He'll probably be out for a few days as that's played forward. Are they going to get there? No. Whitley comes out and claims it. 54 points then. The unbeaten streak continues. If we can just see this out. I mean, referee, have you noticed the time? You have. Okay, it's all over. 2-2 against Kettering. Not a great result, but again, the unbeaten streak continues and we go again in the next one. Mixed feelings. Not too bad though, you know, not too bad at all. Great from Slew to get a couple of goals. Can we say not good enough? And they're fired up. Hopefully we get a response in the next game coming up against Stockport County. Edwards is out for 2 to 3 weeks, which is a bit of a blow actually. Post-match, I won't do that for now. Cut that bit out anyway. So, Liam Edwards is out injured for 9 days to 3 weeks, which is a bit of a disaster because of how consistent he's been over on that right side. In terms of a replacement, we've brought Ashley Hemmings in to be put him out there on I mean, it's a bit risky, isn't it? I mean, can Slew play on that right side? He's right-footed. I think that makes the most sense. And actually, now bringing Ashley Hemmings in looks like a bit of a smart move. He's going to come into this left-hand side then. Hasn't played a massive amount of football. And Jordan Slew will slot in over on the right-hand side. I'm just going to plan for the next game. James Jones is definitely going to start from the off. Right, I'll see you in a moment then. Stockport County coming up. All right, gang, welcome back. Second game of the episode, as promised. And team-wise then, we've talked through the majority of it. I am going to change Hemmings up, though, to be a winger. Probably on the attack duty, actually. Yeah, we'll do that on that side. Whitley then will be in goal for this one. Minivan, Statham, Pennell and Cantrell. That very familiar back four now, isn't it? Back five, in fact. Keane Taylor will play just in front of them with Jones and Smith. That midfield duo back together with Slew, Hemmings and Phillips up top. We need to see Jaden Phillips get the goals because in games in which he scores, we tend to win. So let's get this going. A debut for Ashley Hemmings, a Thames FC Hall of Famer. So no pressure, mate. You can see there a 4-4-2 system for Stockport, who are 17th this season, struggling a little bit, but have a very potent goal scorer, you may think, in Wolfie. 3 goals in 18. Take it back. All right, then, into it we go. Boston United against Stockport County. A game that not that long ago would have been played in higher divisions, I suspect. All right, it's a throw-in for us on that side. Minivan starts it off, but it's not the greatest throw. But Slew will pick it up. Of course, he's moved roles as well. Moved over to that right side. Hopefully, him and Minivan can team up, as it's going to be Stockport who set the pace early on. Kirby on that left-hand side, ball put in, but Whitley's going to be there. And can we build from the back? We play quite a patient possession style. Taylor picks it up in the centre, and forward we hopefully go with this. Of course, we're going to be looking at Jaden Phillips up top to make the runs, but no, giving away. Wolfie now with a chance. It falls to Thorne. Oh, we've got to be smarter than that, boys. Come on. I mean, surely shout at them here to concentrate. I doubt they'll enjoy it, but I'm shouting at them anyway. They're overwhelmed by the feedback. Brilliant. Overwhelmed by the idea that they've got to concentrate. Corner, Stockport County on this near side, whips towards that back post. It's headed on goal and headed in the goal. It's been disallowed. He pushed someone, you naughty sausage. It's been ruled out. James Thorne pushed another player. I can't identify which player that was, but what a dastardly act. Now, that was a little bit of a let-off, though. I mean, they've had the ball in the back of the net, and we look a little bit passive. It must be said, with a home side, I think our mentality needs to change a little bit. We're sitting back and sort of letting them do whatever they want, when really we may need to get in their faces. I may even change a couple of instructions to do just that, as Duxbury on this side gets the ball into the centre. It's headed off the crossbar this time, and they're having chance after chance. We're yet to have an opportunity in this game. Let's up the tempo. Let's play a little bit more direct, and let's play a little wider and try and find opportunities. Because we're playing with 2 wingers in this game, so playing a little wider probably isn't the worst thing. But what an underwhelming and poor first half. Stockport certainly had the better of it. We might need to change things up here. In fact, I'm not saying we might need to, we definitely need to. Right, let's start off by getting very aggressive. I'm far from pleased with what I've just seen, and they are not, well, they're not going to stand for that. Look at all their average ratings we've got here. 6.5, 6.6, 6.4s across the board. Pathetic. All right, Smith, I'm going to change into an advanced playmaker, so he's not bombing forward quite so much, so hopefully gets involved in the play a little more, a little deeper as well, potentially. Hemmings on the left side, I'm going to make more supportive, as well as Slew. Both of them at the moment are too far forward, not getting involved, and their average ratings pretty much suggest that. So here we go then. Second half, lots to aim for. Come on. You can see our forward players there have barely had the ball at all. Like, we need to get them involved. 16 passes for one of them, 12 for another, 9 for another. Are they even playing? No one's had a shot. No one's done anything. We've got to get them more involved, and hopefully in the second half we can do just that. I'm actually going to tell them. I'm going to demand more early on as Phillips picks up a booking. At least he's involved. Half an hour to go here, and a couple of sort of pathetic draws, and not what I had in mind at all for today's game. I'm going to go 2 up top here with 20 minutes to go. Right, I'm not happy at all. Sylvan Evans Blake's coming on. Taylor's going off. And we're going to change Smith up to a deep line playmaker, so we're not quite out in the centre. But 2 up top, let's see if that can make the difference in the last 20 minutes. I don't like going attacking, viewers, but I'm going attacking. Surely a chance in there somewhere. There's a highlight at long last. And we've had a few shots in this game as Hemmings. First time we've seen him involved. As Evans Blake picks it up, lays it off for Jones, who's just... Oh, Jones! Yes! What a goal! What a finish! James Jones, 8th goal of the season. Evans Blake, both substitutes. Well, I say both substitutes. Coming into this game, of course, Jones didn't start the last one, but it's Evans Blake. Great hold-up play, great awareness to find Jones as well. And that finish on the left foot beats the keeper fantastically well. 10 minutes to go. Can we hold on and get this win? And it puts us in 6th position if we can get it with 3 to go. I mean, it's very, very tight behind us. Blythe, Brackley, Livington, all there, chomping at the bit. Chomping at our heels, but with 8 seconds to go, viewers, it looks as if a pivotal, and again, another 1-0 win might just be the ticket as that goes out of play. Surely that's game over. What a performance from the boys. Second half especially. First half, pathetic. Second half, goal for James Jones, and it makes all the difference. Ah, yes, come on. Come on. Come on, viewers. We've got all this money to spend, right? And I know that next season, the chances of going up increase dramatically if we don't get promoted this season. But there's an opportunity here to go up early. You know, Kidderminster, York, Darlington, Chester. Sides I think we're just as capable of beating as anyone else in this league, as we'll hopefully find out next episode. Barrow, York, Gainsborough, some massive games. You can see Barrow top of the table, York are in there as well, and Gainsborough down in 15th might be our only opportunity to get a certain win. I mean, it's all going to be happening. Next episode, viewers, tune in tomorrow, 5 PM for more. This is not over. Boston United are going for the playoffs, and my God, are we likely to do it? I don't know. I don't know what the odds are. What are the odds? I mean, 4-1 to get promoted. Come on! If you enjoyed today's video, please do leave a like. If you want to see some more, subscribe to the channel. And we love with care. If we need to mention until next time, I'll see you again soon. Goodbye. I did that all a bit early.